Hello Starseeds, it's Sid, and today I'm going to be talking about the pineal gland. This is one of my favorite topics by far. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So let's get into this. I am so interested in the pineal gland. It's like the most important part of your body, but no one talks about it. Your heart's important, your brain's important, all your organs like your liver and stuff, that's very important. But the third eye it's one of those very important main organs, I feel like. And you don't really hear about it in schools. I think I heard about it in psychology and anatomy, and it wasn't the actual description or definition of it. It was just like a little weeny little snippet of it, like not at all what the pineal gland really is. So it's been hidden from us. It's not in textbooks the right way, and I want it to be. It's barely even online. You're going to find the same pieces of information. This is just what we know about the third eye so far. But it has been around forever. If you look at history, it's in almost every ancient civilization. They're thousands of miles apart and thousands of years apart in time, but they all acknowledge and greatly value the third eye. It is the Egyptian eye of Ra and Horus. It is the mark on the Buddha. It's just in so much. Physically, it's right here. It's in the middle of your forehead. It's in the dead center of your brain. It's very interesting because all of the other body parts in your brain have a left and right side to them, but the pineal gland is just the pineal gland, like your heart or your liver. It's the only thing in your brain that is like that, though. It's in the dead center, and it's not just in humans, it's not just in mammals, it's in every living vertebrate species on the planet. So what does it do? It is a hormone regulator and releaser. So it secretes melatonin, which is a sleep regulator in control of your sleep cycle, and serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter in control of your mood. So that is what the textbooks will say about the pineal gland, and those are two very important functions of it. But I would say the most interesting function of the pineal gland is that it secretes DMT, or dimethyltryptamine. Now, if you don't know what DMT is, I will have a video all about it in the future. I talked about it a little bit in my What I Think Happens After You Die video, my theory of the universe. But DMT is the spirit molecule. It's in plants, it's in all living things. It's released by your pineal gland, like I said, but that is how you are able to raise your vibration. That is how you are able to get to the place to lucid dream, to astral project, to talk to spirits, to talk to aliens when you smoke DMT or whatever, because it is a drug that you can do as well to just totally access that heightened vibration in seconds. It's more intense than any other psychedelic, people say, and it's just a very spiritual experience. It's the spiritual molecule. This is the spiritual organ, and this is not talked about. So I hope I'm blowing your minds a little bit. DMT, this drug that people don't talk about, is in this organ you don't talk about, and it can totally heighten your consciousness into things that feel totally realer than what we're in right now. But we're just all ignoring that for some reason. The pineal gland is a crazy awesome organ, and I hope you guys are interested in it. I hope you guys don't want your pineal gland to be calcified. Now, it can be. It is. Everyone watching this probably has a pretty calcified pineal gland, and that's very sad. You're probably thinking, like, oh, no, like, mine's not calcified, I bet it's not, like, I bet mine's great. I hate to break it to you, but if you live in the US, 90% of the water supply is poisoned by fluoride, so that's not helping. If you live anywhere, there's probably some fluoride in your food unless you grew it yourself without any chemicals. Honestly, there might be fluoride in the air at this point. They are just totally trying to drug us with it, because they know that the pineal gland is what the spiritual world is accessed by, and they want you in this 3D matrix. So they have to calcify the spiritual organ. And it's that simple. You need it for sleep and mood, or else God knows what they'd do with it. But they're just calcifying them. I talked about your pineal gland being calcified in my video of why I don't trust the government as well, that you can check out. But I will do another video in the future on how to decalcify your pineal gland. Sorry, I get kind of mad when I talk about this part of the pineal gland, like how it gets calcified. Because if you do a video on the pineal gland, you have to talk about how everyone's is probably calcified. And that's just not a fun topic to talk about. So it's in your toothpaste. It's the fluoride treatment when you go to the dentist and they're like, do you want fluoride, like, layered all over your mouth? Like, don't do that. But that was the whole fluoride part. Let's talk about the happier pineal gland stuff again. I'm sorry, I can't just talk about the bad stuff. Let's go back to the good stuff to end this thing off. So the pineal gland, it's the only other body part besides your two eyes that contain rods and cones. So people say that looking up at the sun can like decalcify your pineal gland. That's a good way to decalcify it. Just like sun gazing, don't like look dead at the sun and, you know, mess your eyes up. But, you know, sun gaze, soak up that solar flare, because I do believe I will be talking about this in future videos for sure. There is these solar flares that are supposed to activate your pineal gland, help you remember, help you recode your DNA in your sleep, hopefully, help you astral travel better in your sleep, hopefully, and just really help you out and you don't even know it. So soak up these solar flares so that you can decalcify your pineal gland and consciously access this as well. And then we can all consciously talk about this, access this, and just live it in reality instead of living this unconscious double life that's just crazy. So I hope I sparked a little interest in your brain, a little curiosity, and go soak up those solar flares, star seeds, and listen to some binaural beats. Very soon, I don't know if it's going to be next week or what, but I will have a video on binaural beats. Those really activate your pineal gland. It's 2 beats at different frequencies that like make their own frequency, and it just, I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully you know what means. So yeah, I really like frequencies that add up to 9, 369, 963, anything with those 3 numbers I really like too. 528 is very like DNA repairing, which is great. I have a whole meditation public playlist on YouTube that's just all of like my favorite binaural beats I see. I add it to that. So I've listened to almost all of them, probably all of them. But I listen to binaural beats every night when I go to sleep. Very rarely do I skip a binaural beat. But yeah, that's how I fall asleep every night. It's great. I hope it's good for your pineal gland. I believe it is, or else I wouldn't do it every night. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay off that fluoride. Avoid it as much as possible. Get organic foods that aren't grown with pesticides, because anything that they put water in, there is probably fluoride in the water in that product. And that just sucks. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope you are going to go sun gazing. I hope you appreciate your third eye. I hope you go give someone a third eye kiss. I hope you put your third eyes up against each other and feel that intimate connection. Love and light, and the hybrid children are coming soon.